Hey man, it's your boy, Boss Enosch. You feel me? God damn. We back again with another video. If it's your first time here, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. So look, today's video, we are reacting to a Jubilee video. Well, it's Nectar, but that's one of Jubilee's channels. I guess they just do the straight, like, the dating stuff, I guess, is on Nectar. I think. It's something like that. I don't know how they separate, because it's Jubilee, the main one. Then they got The Cut, and they got Nectar. So with this one, right, it's best friends date the same 6 guys versus 1. So that's the series, versus 1. The reason I'm reacting to this one is because I saw part of it from somebody else's video, and the discussion that it brings is very interesting to me, especially me being, I guess technically I'm Gen Z. And it's something that I've seen before. So that's all we, and I actually talked about it before on this channel too. So we're going to dive in. You can see for yourself. Y'all ready? If you're ready, go in the comments right now. Type you ready. Alright, you ready? Let's go. 6 versus 4 this time. Alright, off rip, look at the outfits. You know, not judging, but, you know, very interesting outfits for show. You know, very unique. I ain't gonna lie, that skirt thing is crazy. It goes from like jean to fucking, I don't know, linen, whatever. I've seen pants like that where it's like stitched where it's like jeans and khaki. It's weird. I don't like that shit. But hey, that's your style. Go ahead, go crazy, I guess.
I'm Josa. I'm Mina.
I'm Grace.
I'm Jocelyn.
These motherfuckers definitely from California, by the way.
And we're best friends.
Who's who in the friend group?
Oh, gee.
So you want to go first?
I'm the edge of the friend group.
Definitely. The edge.
I'd say that I'm more of like the nature, yoga. Did you eat today?
What does RIPG mean? I saw that when I saw it the first time. I didn't know what that meant. I still don't know what that means.
That kind of friend.
The mom.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I'm like the shy one. Like I balance them out.
I would definitely say I'm the wild one. Pretty crazy.
Don't she look like Will Smith's wife? G.I. Jane! Yeah!
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
How you doing?
But she's wearing jean shorts.
Thank you.
That's crazy.
Thank you.
Hi.
Hey, hold on.
Thank you.
Hey, y'all remember him?
Cheers.
Hold on. Y'all remember him? I may not be the tallest one. I may not be the most muscled one, but I could be a chicken noodle soup when you're sick.
I may not be able to take you from the va-va to sink on sink, then back to the va-va. If you know, you know.
What?
But what I can do.
Y'all remember this nigga, bro? What they give him, juice?
For fun.
Photography. I'm into things.
I snowboard and rock climb.
Oh,
Yeah, but like that seems like I'm adventurous.
Jaden, that
but,
was
like,
his name.
That's like 10% of the time. Like 1 day a week.
Okay,
You know
that's
what I'm
not.
saying?
No, it's the same thing for
Like
me.
the rest of the time, I'm probably like on TikTok.
I like outdoors. I like traveling. I have a van at home that's all set up.
Sick. All right. Has everybody here been with a woman of color before?
Of course.
Yeah.
Weird ass question, okay? Weird ass question. Especially since one of their friends is white. It's like, why does that fucking matter? What's wrong with you? You're around men that you've never seen before. Has any of you been with a woman of color? What if somebody said no? Then what? What if somebody said no? What if somebody only grew up around other white people? Then what? Like, that's so weird. But that's the type of question you would expect someone that's terminally online to say. Someone that'd be on Twitter all the time to say. I don't know. That's just weird, but I don't think they dive into it anymore, so I can't really say too much about it, but that's just weird. Like, what? Imagine I go to a group of girls. So, have any of y'all dated men of color before? Like, you know, some niggas would say that shit as like, you know, joking, like, oh, you ever been with a black dude before, shit like that, boom. But the way she's saying it, I don't know. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't even been in relationships. So.
Okay. Oh, all right. What does everybody think
Oh, they pussy just dried up.
about therapy? And are you in therapy?
Oh, I'm an advocate. Yeah, I use online one, the BetterHelp one.
Okay.
Changed my life. Honestly, changed my life.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
'Cause they brought up like deep stuff from like my childhood. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, never thought about that. Yeah, it makes sense now. Piece in my head.
Every week.
Every week.
Every week.
Okay.
Every
Okay.
week.
Okay.
I mean,
These people are healthy.
it's
Everybody needs it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To some degree.
I tried to schedule an appointment and they didn't reply.
Keep trying. It's hard to find a good therapist. It can be really hard. At least you're trying.
I've never been to therapy, but everybody's got their type of therapy. My type of therapy is nature kind of thing. Like going outdoors.
Do you plan on ever going to therapy?
If I need it, yeah.
Okay.
I'm not against it, but where I've been and where I'm at, haven't had it, haven't needed
Okay.
it, yeah.
Okay.
What are some red flags you guys stay away from?
That's a good one.
Remember that interaction.
I don't like when someone's too clingy. I think we need like a life outside of each other.
In romantic
And, like,
relationships.
Exactly, and I think we need friends outside of each other too.
I've had problems in the past with clingy.
That's agreed, I agree.
Like attachment issues.
Yeah.
It's a big
Codependency.
It's really, yeah, exactly.
Oh my gosh, a red flag for me is 3-in-1 body wash.
Yes.
Red is
Yeah.
a flag. Flag.
That's funny.
Good one. More nerve-wracking.
Yeah, here we go.
To be here.
It was cute though. They're all
cute.
pretty nice.
Yes. It was very like innocent.
I was happily surprised.
Yeah. What's the name of the person standing next to you?
The puzzle?
Yeah, I like the guys into puzzles.
Nick.
Nick.
Yeah.
He's an advocate for therapy.
He was very excited to answer the questions. I really did.
There you go. They brought up therapy again.
So it looked like he was like, yes, listening.
The one who was next to you too was cool. I feel like he was a little bit shy.
He is
But
shy.
I liked his shirt.
Jaded.
He's very real. He's like, I'm gonna be in my room on TikTok, but you know, I do also like TikTok.
Yeah.
But that's so bad.
I like that he owns that.
If you had to eliminate 2 people,
So hard. I feel bad.
I think my friend,
I was gonna say,
Yeah. I was thinking
because
that
he was
too.
like, didn't feel as into it.
The swagalicious scared me. Swagalicious scared me a little bit.
Swagalicious scared you? Then why did everybody laugh? You know what I mean? What are you talking about? Listen, I know girls, they say like hyperbole like that, like they exaggerate shit just to be a little funny. But when it comes to men and women, bro, if a woman says something about a man, that's taken very serious regardless. You know what I'm saying? So if you use the word like, "Oh, that was scary to me," it's like, okay, yeah, now they're looking at Buddy weird. Because I've seen that before, right? I've seen that before. I'll give you an example. This one time, my friend, his girl, brought one of her friends, and everybody was chilling. You know, we was playing some games and shit like that. We took little shots and we went out. You know, everybody's being cordial, everybody's being nice, you know, just making conversation. Oh, where you from? Da da da. Cool. Woo woo. Go to the party, go back home, everything's cool. Next thing, you know, but the girl is kind of anxious, right? She's kind of, I guess she's kind of shy. She's not really a people person when she meets new people. So then, boom, she's like, "Oh, we're going out again." I guess it's later. Like, "Oh, it's you and your boyfriend and his scary friends." And the girl's like, "What do you mean scary? How are they scary? Nothing happened. They were just talking to you. We were all talking in the group. How are they scary?" She's like, "I don't know." So I was like, "Bro, what? Like, you know, you're just saying stuff for no reason." You know what I mean? But it is funny because my friend's girl, she exaggerates stuff too. Like even with regular, everyday stuff. Like say she heard a noise. I heard a noise. It sounded like it was like a banging noise. Turns out when we hear the noise, it's like a little tapping sound. It's like, bro, come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? You got to use the correct words to accurately describe something so people can understand the picture fully. So that's just what reminded me of that just now, to be honest. Swagalicious scared you. Well, you know, she's probably just joking. It's not that serious. But
You have other people saying like motivated and passionate.
And then the therapy question. Everybody needs therapy.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, Nicholas.
all right. So, okay, that's the part that I wanted to get to. So look, I will be charitable at first before I go into what I think. If I was being fair, they probably didn't really want to vote anybody out. They were told that they had to vote 2 people out. They had to eliminate 2 people. No one really gave any big red flags for real. Like everybody was chilling, everybody was talking, everybody was cool. So they're trying to find a reason to vote somebody out, right? They're trying to come up with a reason. It's possible that they wouldn't have. It's maybe possible that they wouldn't have said that if they weren't given the choice to vote somebody off. Maybe. That being said, we know that there's plenty of women that instantly cross a dude off just for one little thing. instead of just, you know, seeing how it is for real. I'm not talking about no major red flags, like just little stuff. Like, oh, I don't like the way he sits when he drives. And I don't care what you motherfucking liberals say or you feminists say in the comments. That's facts. We see it all the time on fucking Twitter, for example, right? Since y'all motherfuckers don't go outside, you see it all the time on Twitter. Niggas that actually go outside and go interact with girls and go interact with people, we see it all the time. Anyways, now this idea about therapy. Everybody needs therapy. Everybody needs therapy. Listen, just because you need something don't mean that I need it. Okay? We talked about that before when it was me and my dog Zoe. It's his birthday today too. Happy birthday, my dog Zoe. Listen, when we reacted to those therapists talking about, you know, man and black man, shit like that, we would talk about the idea of therapy. Therapy is good for people who feel that they need it, that they need to talk to somebody that will force them to look at themselves, right? Because there's a lot of people that are not self-aware. There's a lot of people that aren't aware of their own actions and the consequences of their actions, how their actions affect other people. There's plenty of people that do that. There's plenty of people that don't know how their childhood trauma or whatever shit happened to them as a child or even as an adult affects them today. That's true. You know, and sometimes people need a therapist in order to nudge them in the direction to see that for themselves. But you don't always need a therapist to do that. You can do that yourself. Or you can have people that's close to you, that know you, that can push you that direction. Regardless, somebody can only get help when they accept to help themselves. You feel what I'm saying? If they accept to help themselves, then you know what I'm saying? But for you to say that everybody needs therapy, that's stupid. And it's something that I see a lot with young people my age, Gen Z. They feel like everybody is traumatized. Everybody has issues that they can't deal with, and they need to go to a licensed therapist and pay them money every fucking week to keep going back and back and back to talk about their problems. Like, bro. And if you notice, it mainly be women that be talking about therapy and shit. You can say that's for a couple reasons. You can say because women are more willing to talk about their issues, right? But that's one hand of it. Also, a lot of women like to talk about themselves, bro. That's what it is, bro. They like to talk about themselves, bro. I swear to God. Niggas will deal with their issues, and either it's a two spectrums. Either they gonna see and analyze what the issues are and do something about it or accept it, or they just, you know, close themselves off to it and just keep living their life, okay? Because there's two ends to it. There's toxic ends and there's positive ends, right? Just like with women. There's a toxic end and there's a positive end. Where, and the thing with therapy too, you can't just keep going, and then what, nothing's changing? There's supposed to be a conclusion to therapy, bro. There's supposed to be a conclusion to that shit. Where you go there and they help you figure out some shit that was in your childhood, that was in your past, that you couldn't figure out, that was affecting you today. Help you unpack your traumas and stuff because you can't get through your emotions to sit clearly and think about it, right? That's another thing too. A lot of women, they're not able to shift through their emotions to see what they need to see. You know what I'm saying? Let's say like with bad relationships, right? It happens to men too. But women are the more emotional ones, right? They're more in tune with their emotions. They feel their emotions heavily. We already know that. There's no need to argue. Okay, it's biology. So when a woman goes through a bad breakup, what happens? A lot of times, she hardens her heart and closes it for the next guy, right? And any little thing she sees that seems similar to something bad that she experienced in the past, it's a trigger. A lot of times they're not able to get past that themselves, bro. So they need someone else to talk to that can tell them what to do, right? Because a lot of women like being told what to do, whether they realize it or not. Sorry. You know what I'm saying? But look, men don't really operate that same way. Some men do need that, but not every man needs that. And vice versa, not every woman needs that. Not everybody needs therapy, bro. And the fact that they're going to vote Buddy off, they was trying to find a reason for that. It's like, yo, it's not like he said therapy is bad, right? He's saying that his outlet is nature, and that's how he goes and finds peace. That's his therapy, to unwind, to relax, to sit with himself in nature. If he would need a therapist, yeah, he would go, but so far he hasn't really felt the need for that. So it's like, you know, I'm not saying that they're trying to be like malicious or whatever, but I'm sure there are people who actually wholeheartedly, like fully die hard about that shit. Like, oh yeah, you don't go to therapy, there's something wrong with you. Yeah, like you need to go to therapy. Everybody needs therapy. Like, why would you say that everybody needs something? Just because you need it, like I said, just because you need it, don't mean that everybody else need it. Come on, bro. And funny thing too, there's comments that actually was getting on that shit. Look, check out our sponsor at BetterHelp. Isn't that funny? How did that just happen to be the sponsor the episode where the girls talking about therapy. The girls brought up therapy. The theme has nothing to do with therapy, but that was one of the first things they brought up. And this video is sponsored by BetterHelp. Did they get the sponsorship afterwards, or was it already planned? I'm pretty sure when you get sponsorships, like they already email you before you even make a video. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't have any yet, so I don't know how that shit works all the way. But from what I've seen, that's you know, pretty sure that's how it worked. But look at some of the comments. Not a fan of forcing therapy onto everyone. It's not true that everyone needs therapy. We all handle stress in our lives differently. And then they actually responded. Where was it? I think it seems like it's a girl. It's either a girl or a gay dude that's in charge of the channel. Cause look how they comment. You're so right for this too, but I think it's okay if it's a deal breaker for someone else. We all want different things from our partners. Now that's an idea that I've seen before, where it's like, okay, you have every right to dub somebody off of whatever you want, which is true. That's true. That's perfectly fine. It's your right. But just know that if it seems like it's something petty or something dumb or something stupid, it's gonna get criticized because if it don't really make sense. Because not every decision somebody makes is justified, right? Let's say a dude stopped talking to a girl just because he don't like the color of her fucking shoes or some shit. Like, that's dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? Well, that's not a realistic example, but it's dumb shit. For somebody, let's say if this is an actual situation, a dude said he hasn't really needed a therapist, but he likes to go to nature. If he needed a therapist, he'll go to one. Red flag. What? And it's swaggy-licious. Come on, bro. They always say they want people to have personality and stuff. Personality. He said something funny. He's swaggy-licious. Oh, that's scary. Like, come on, bro. Come on. Immediately stop watching as soon as they eliminate someone because everyone needs therapy, which was then followed by an ad for BetterHelp. Both criticizing someone for not wanting to have therapy and sending incorrect messages to thousands of people for monetary gain is outrageous and shameful. I've never used BetterHelp, so I can't really comment on that. Immediately realized these girls aren't who they think they are when they eliminated a guy who said he didn't need therapy. I got so irritated with them when they eliminated a guy just because he doesn't go to therapy. He doesn't need it, and that's great because it's a lot of money. It is, and it just shows how ignorant these four friends are. No cap. It is kind of ignorant, but it's probably just more of like a symptom of just being young, right? It's being young and thinking you know everything, bro. Cause that's what happens a lot with a lot of young people. You know, myself included. We young, we feel like we understand everything. We're smarter than everybody. We know how to make shit happen. But it's like, Damn, she got a long ass neck, boy. God damn.
So we were like,
Do you know who you want to pick?
yes.
Hey besties, just checking in to see if you're doing your best to take care of your mental health.
Yeah.
These girlfriends have made it pretty clear. Everybody needs therapy. We know it can be pretty difficult to find the right therapist, so that's why we want to thank BetterHelp for sponsoring this video. BetterHelp.
You see that? They literally had an ad for real. That's so crazy. Not everybody fucking needs therapy. You're just trying to line your pockets, motherfucker. These come from the same type of people that complain about capitalism. Look at you.
I feel like Capricorns are generally very material driven.
Really?
And you guys can be pretty stubborn.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, putting the watch away.
I think it's the personality.
Listen, for me, red flag off rip. If I'm talking to a girl, she say some bullshit like that, like, I already see where your head is at. Get out of my face. To me, Capricorns are very materialistic. So you're starting off being a bigot. That's how you're starting off. I just met you, and this is the first thing you want to say to me. You're judging me based off of my astrology sign. You're saying you're making an assumption. Like, bro, be for real. That tells me as a man, that tells me that you're slightly unhinged, or you have the potential to be unhinged. Because you're judging me based on something that has nothing to do with my character or personality. Boy, they can't have me on shit like this, bro. Because I'll be like,
I agree.
That
I'm
matters
sure.
most.
Yeah, I'm sure you're.
let's see. What do you say?
I mean, I think it's the person.
And nigga, I would've kept that shit on, boy. I would've kept that shit on, boy. Man, I would've put both of them shits on. What you talking about, boy? Man, what you talking about, bro? Stop playing, bro. Stop. Don't try, bro. I'll put both of them shits on, bro. Stop playing. Don't try me, bro. Damn.
No.
I agree.
That
I'm
matters
sure.
most.
Yeah, I'm sure you're much more multifaceted than that. You said you're in therapy and
I'm in therapy.
did inner.
Oh my gosh, they're obsessed with therapy, bro. What's wrong with you? See, that makes me wonder what is wrong with them, right? What's wrong with her specifically? But she's pretty too. What's wrong with them where they're so obsessed with therapy? What's happened in your life that you've gone to therapy? Like, are you crazy? Are you a crazy person, or have you been through so much like traumatic shit that you need to go to a therapist? Or are you just not self-aware and egotistical and narcissistic? And you don't understand why, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't. I'm not gonna make assumptions. I'm just wondering what is with their obsession with therapy? Yes, mental health mental health problems are at the biggest they've ever been, I guess, right? But you would think that this generation that's so obsessed with therapy, you think that those numbers would decrease, but no. Suicide is at its highest for a lot of people, bro. Men, single women, like, bro, like, come on, bro.
Oh, what?
You said you did inner child work.
What does that mean?
Like you found out stuff about your childhood that helped.
Oh, sorry. I thought you meant like never mind. Yes.
Yeah.
Wait, what do you do besides climbing for fun?
I like to do yoga. I like to journal, fashion stuff, thrifting.
Journaling is cool. I started doing that. It's like super like, I guess therapeutic.
Yeah, it is.
Does Jaden have wrist? Yo, they funny for that. They funny. I'm sure there's a link to the video he was on. Speaking of, I wonder if they brought back Nut. Nut is a funny dude. So if I see a video that has him in it, I'm gonna click it because that nigga was funny, bro.
Talking crazy.
All right. Yeah, I'll probably call that other shit out. I just really want to talk about the therapy part because, like, yo, shut up. Hey, man, that's the video. If you want to see the full thing, it's on their page, Nectar. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell down below. Let me know what you think about therapy. Does everybody need therapy, or am I tripping? Huh? Am I the one that's tripping? Am I the crazy one? Huh? I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.